But I just wanted to say it's a tremendous thrill, pleasure, and an honor for myself and for the Department of Psychiatry and for NYU, both the medical center and the general campus as well, to welcome all of you as family and friends of Eric Simon. Eric is now turning 80 on this occasion. When he was 70, he and I went skiing in Europe together, and sadly I abandoned all hope. I couldn't keep up with it. Eric, it's hard to know quite where to start, other than to welcome your wonderful and lovely wife Irene and your children who are here. You've only been married 67 years, so I expect that you'll be getting to understand each other. It takes time to understand each other. And I expect that
the true psychiatrist.
I expect that over the next 10 or 15 years you'll have a deeper appreciation. Eric is also, speaking of milestones, this is his 56th year as a professor at NYU.
Wow.
He began in the Department of Medicine, and for the last 35 years or so, he has been not only a member of the Department of Psychiatry, but of course among the most distinguished academic psychiatrists in the world. So I won't go through all of your accolades, which I've done on several occasions in the past, but only to say that we have not only a deep respect and reverence for you for what you've accomplished, we also have deep affection. I've gotten to know you later in both of our careers. I consider you a wonderful friend, and it's an honor and a privilege to have a chance to get to know you and work with you, and I'm sure everyone here feels the same. Perhaps you would like to take a minute to introduce your family more formally, and then we'll open up the mic for roasting and toast.
Thank you very much, Charlie. First of all, I want to thank Charlie for his lovely comment and also for hosting this beautiful party. And I want to thank all of you for having come by to celebrate with Irene and me this occasion, which includes both my birthday and my retirement. I decided, although I'm of a tender age, that it was time to retire. It's wonderful to have you all here. I just want to introduce very briefly my family. My wife, Irene, as he said, we're married almost 67 years. My older son, Marty, my daughter, Faye, and my younger son, Larry. Both Marty and Larry are at NYU. We've taken a place over. And Faye...
I graduated NYU.
She graduated from NYU, and she used to teach school. Now she does lots of very interesting things. I just want to say that I'm not going to make this very long, but I thank the department. I want to particularly thank also my former boss, Bob Cancro. Where are you?
He was just here.
He is the one who brought me into the department, and was also very supportive of my work. And I've had a wonderful time here. I've had a wonderful career, and I've had a really magic and charm and lucky life, starting with escaping from Germany without being gassed. And wonderful parents who set up a new life in this country, and had the good sense to go to Cleveland, which allowed me to meet a beautiful young woman whom I fell instantly in love with about 70 years ago. And a wonderful family, wonderful friends, wonderful careers. I'm very happy and very lucky to still be here. And you're not going to get rid of me. I'm going to keep coming in just a couple of times.
This will probably reveal more about me than it does about Eric. But we were just having a quiet conversation, planning remarks, and I said, well, Eric, where are we going to go from here? He said, well, Charlie, it's been 70 years, and none of what I said. Yeah, I know, but you and I need to meet in the next couple of weeks and talk about your next R01. That's probably some kind of disease I have.
I'm not sure that's going to happen.
I was saying.
It's one thing I don't miss is writing grant applications.
But on a less playful note, we were talking about your career. And you have earned the honored position where you no longer have to do that. But if push came to shove and you needed to, you could.
I think
You
so.
still have really wonderful ideas. Eric gave a grand rounds this year, which was, and we expected a sort of glorious tour de force of his contributions and others in the field of addiction research and reward circuitry and so on, all the opioid receptor research. But actually the talk was much more about the future than it was about the past. About where is the field going? Where is the neuroscience of addiction moving? What are the next big ideas in the field? And what was that? Excuse me one second. Where are the next big ideas? And
The big ideas are coming in on your iPhone.
It's actually my wife saying, stop harassing him. The text message is, please stop harassing Eric. He's made his contribution. Let him enjoy his retirement. But Eric, we're hoping you will stay very actively engaged with us, and you'll
Every intention to do that.
mentor young people with wonderful.
My only hobby was skiing, and I don't think I can do a whole lot of that now.
So we expect you to.
So I'm going to stay with it.
To stay with it, and thank you so much.
Here, here,
Thank
here.
you.
We have an open, right there. As someone more senior than Eric and Barry, do you want to make a few quick comments as well? Would
Well,
you?
just that,
I mean, he's a whippersnapper.
Absolutely.
what do you say about a man who served the medical school and medical center with such great distinction for 55 years? Having said that, that tells you about the extraordinary career that characterized not only his work here at the medical center, but his other great contributions to science, for which he's been honored all over the world. So this is the beginning for a new career for you.
Thank you,
And I'll
Arthur.
support you in every way I can.
Arthur and Fort Levis are my role models.
I think Eric could benefit from some senior mentorship, so I'm hoping you'll play that. Okay, but the mic is open. John, you want to say anything?
Thank
Jump
you,
in
Arthur.
as a dear friend.
Just that I met Eric when I was a fourth-year medical student, and I remember going to your lab and asking you to show us how to do the opioid receptor binding work that you were doing. We were trying to apply it to dopamine when I was working in Senator Mershon's shop. And Eric was just extraordinarily generous at that time and showed us everything we needed to do. We couldn't replicate what Eric had done with a different receptor at that time, but other people did very shortly afterwards. And Eric's really been a hero since then and has really led the addictions group and the opioid group and internationally and in NYU. And I think you've been a real beacon to everybody here who works in the area.
Thank you.
Speaking of the addictions group, would Margaret or Martin or anyone from Canada, if he's here, would you like to say a few words as Eric has passed the mantle on to you for the next generation of leaders? Anyone want to say a few words? Ken, yes, Ken. Okay, right on schedule.
Thank you very much. I have no idea what's been said already, so I might
You can say anything.
duplicate it. I realize this was billed as a 90th birthday party for Eric, and of course that is a big deal, and I wish you a happy birthday. Fact is, when I first came to your lab 34 years ago, I thought you were old. But the birthday really isn't what's huge. What's huge, and I don't know if anyone has referred to this, is that the birthday coincides with your retirement. And that is really what's, I think, most impactful here at NYU with friends and colleagues, because we've grown accustomed to your face. Not to mention that you have a profound influence on so many of us. I've met people here, young people, young faculty, graduate students, and I hope you're not offended, don't know who Eric Simon is, and don't know what kind of superstar he was, and how he was really the jewel in the crown of this institution for about 25 years. But you're still here to remind them, in case you want to. And on a more personal note, I'm just one of scores of former students, postdocs, junior faculty who benefited from your presence here, not only because you did great science and taught us how to do it, but there aren't too many people who are superstars in science who are also generous, wise, loyal, and generally loved by virtually everyone who's ever encountered. And so I think that's one of the things that we're going to miss most. You created a kinder and gentler atmosphere.
I'm not great.
Well, you better not, because the atmosphere has become less kind and gentle with each decade.
No.
Has anyone noticed that? I thought we had a new generation of leadership, kind of warm and fuzzy. I brought that culture from California, kind of touchy-feely culture.
Careful, the place where you talk.
Glad for that, Charlie. But anyhow, Eric, happy birthday, happy retirement. I'm glad that we have these colleagues, but also friends, because retirement doesn't really interfere with that. So I'm looking forward to many great years ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. The mic is open. Would anyone else like to join the chorus of voices? Otherwise, I guess you.
Well, while we're looking, if you'd like to come up. Just wanted to share a couple things. This is from Ellis Rubinstein, President and CEO of the New York Academy of Science. Dear Dr. Simon, as the President and CEO of the New York Academy of Sciences, and as the former editor of Science, I am well aware of your enormous accomplishments. NYU in particular, but New York City as a whole, can only be proud to have stole you away from the University of Chicago. Your discovery of opiate receptors and I'm not nervous, and your coining of the term endorphins were only the auspicious beginning of decades of path-breaking work that has contributed enormously to the burgeoning field of neuroscience. The community of neuroscientists and the general public that counts on progress in understanding the functioning of the human brain can only be grateful for your extraordinary lifetime effort to understand the neurochemistry of neuropeptides and the receptors. Congratulations on your 90th birthday, and thank you for all your life's work. Ellis Rubinstein.
One more.
All right, let's enjoy. Anyone else? Otherwise, please come and help yourself. Have a drink. We have. Oh, wait. There's
Oh, I thought the
a
margarita's
ceremonial aspect to this.
Thank you.
I don't know how she does that.
Okay. Here, this is June 5th, 2014. Dear Dr. Simon, this is from the City of New York, the Office of the Mayor, and is signed by Wilton Palacio. Dear Dr. Simon, it is a great pleasure to join with your family, friends, and colleagues to congratulate you on your retirement and wish you a very happy 90th birthday. In the remarkable 55 years that you have served on the faculty of New York University School of Medicine, you have made a tremendous impact through groundbreaking research and scientific achievement. From endorphins to opiate receptors, your leadership and commitment has been an inspiration in your laboratory and throughout the scientific community. It is an honor to add some well-wishers to celebrate your accomplishments and commend you on an extraordinary career. On behalf of the City of New York, best wishes for good health, great happiness, and an enjoyable retirement. And don't forget your next R1. Happy Happy birthday, sincerely, Bill de Blasio, Mayor of the City of New York City.
Thank
All
you.
right,
very
great.
much.
I mean, I guess the mayor gets the last word. Please come and join us. We have,
Thank you all, and
Drinks.
have fun.
Enjoy the food.